Hey everyone, today I'm going to make a chicken salad, but not just a simple chicken salad. We're going to go with a Mexican theme here. So we have some cilantro, some red onion, obviously some chicken, some avocado, limes, jalapenos. May only use one of those. And for the sauce, we have sour cream because that's Mexican. Probably going to use a little bit of mayonnaise to give it some richness, and I'm going to use one of my favorite sauces. It is one of the better ones. All right, first thing we're going to do is take apart this chicken and just turn it into just pulled chicken, about bite-sized pieces. Probably going to use a quarter to a half cup of this, quarter of the onion probably, the whole avocado, lime juice and such. The biggest thing for the sauce is we have to know how much chicken we have before we can make the sauce, because I can't just give you this. Well, I could, but then you have to probably throw some out. But if you look in the description, you'll see the ratios I use. So let me get to it, and I'll show you again when we got this broken down into the pieces we're going to use. Took about 15 minutes to pull that chicken, and that's a really good pile of chicken there. And now I need to know how much there is. But first, saying I only used one of the jalapenos because I tasted it. It's really spicy, so that one's I'm reserving. Maybe I'll do it when we're serving to cut some up. I used a third of the red onion. The rest is over here. I'm leaving it long because I'm thinking this is going to be on a salad. Even if you're putting it in a burrito, having it long is sort of nice. We'll break that up in the end. The lime juice is going to be used to reserve the avocado and give the chicken some flavor. If there's not enough, I might have to resort to some jarred lime juice because I only have one lime. But the first thing, what we got to do right now, not first thing, what we have to do right now is find out how much chicken we have. So for that, I need a scale. Got the trusty scale. I'm gonna move this over a little bit. Bring the trusty scale in and set this here, turn it on. Put my bowl on, zero that out, so all I'm going to be weighing is the chicken. And I do want to say, you want to use a cold chicken when you're doing this. You don't want to just go out to the store and just get it and then use it. It's sort of messes things up. It also hurts your hands. So what I'm seeing here is 1 pound 6 ounces, or 22 and a half ounces. 22 and a half ounces chicken, so that's pretty good. I normally consider serving when I do this 3 ounces, so got about seven servings here, a little bit more, and it's now time to play with the avocado. Set this off to the side. Bring this back. Now we're going to hope this avocado is going to play nice, because I only got one extra. I'm having some problems with them lately. They have not wanted to give up their pit. Ooh, that's going to be a good one. Set that aside. And I'm just going to score it into kind of sort of bite-sized chunks. And we're just going to get it into here. Same thing with the other piece. All right. If you go to a place like Costco, I have gotten over 2 pounds of meat from one of those giant chickens they have. So, this was a small chicken from the grocery store, but we got 22 ounces, almost 23 ounces of meat off of it. All right, now I did roll this line before I cut it in half. And mainly I want to get on the avocado because I don't want that to go brown over time. But I definitely want it on the chicken also. The reason for that is I'm putting some underlying flavors in here, not just trying to preserve it. Because when you think Mexican, what goes with a margarita? Well, margarita's lime. We like lime. We got a squirter here. All right. That, as they say, is that. Now we're gonna give this a quick toss because I want this fairly well coated. Now notice there, it may look like there's some skin, but that's actually just the parts of the chicken that got cooked a little more. They're good. They will add some texture. And what I'm gonna look for while I'm doing this is bigger pieces like this. That does have a little skin. I'm gonna just break them up because I want everything to fit in your mouth, and that won't fit in your mouth. So just take your fingers, chop it up. They're good. What you want to do is get a lot of surface area here. So we got that done. Now I'm going to take my onions and just sort of separate them into here. Do some more stirring. Okay, we are here. Process, I gotta make a decision. Do I want more onion in that or not? I don't think so. I think that looks pretty good. So I'm gonna take that out. It's time to put in jalapenos. Again, taste your jalapenos, adjust. If you don't like spice, take the seeds out. My family likes spice. So I did that, and this will be enough in here anyways. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Time to move on to the dressing or sauce. However, you know what? That needed to be picked apart right there. So we're gonna set that aside here. I'm gonna bring the bowl over. Now, I use separate spoons here. So what I want is a 1-to-1-to-1 ratio. So there's 1 tablespoon. Yeah, be nice in case you need to get more. And we do hot sauce. So this hot sauce has a lot of sediment on the bottom, so we're gonna give that a good shake. Now, what I need to decide is I normally do 1 mayonnaise, 1 sour cream, and 1 hot sauce. If you want it to be more traditional Mexican, go with more sour cream, less mayonnaise. And what I normally do, and that's not going to be enough either because of the way the ratios work, what it is for each 6 ounces of chicken, you want to have between 1 and 2 tablespoons of all this stuff. Close enough for government work. My brain was working off of 1 of 6 ounces, and I've got more. So, again, I'm going to make a decision. Do I want to use any mayonnaise? It regularly makes it creamy in a way that the sour cream won't. And I am going to do some mayonnaise. So I want to thicken this up a little bit. And that's about there. Oops, next time. Smooth is better. Not making a mess is better because it reduces the cleanup. All right, so I would normally do another scoop of everything, but I'm gonna just try this right now because we can always mix more. But because I have so little, I'm gonna put every drop in. Just want to get a light coating on everything. We don't want to hide the flavors of the other ingredient. We just want to complement them. And you want to know something? I think that's good. I'm not going to do any more here. I'm going to leave it like that. So, looking for, and again, chunks that are too big, like that. Can't put that in your mouth. Just give it a pull. You got clean fingers at this time, so that's safe. And this really should sit in the fridge for at least 4 hours. We've got, there's a piece of skin. I don't want that there. I was going to put this away for several hours, but I forgot something. I like to forget things. So we're gonna get about a good handful of this. This is cilantro. Again, taste things, decide what you like. My family likes cilantro. So I'm using, once this gets down, it'll be about a third to half a cup. Whatever it is, it's about right. But I tasted it. It said something wasn't quite right. Didn't quite understand what it was. Started cleaning up. Said, hey, look, there's a bunch of cilantro. So add that. And watch out for cilantro. Some people said don't like it. So you know your family, you know your guests. You make a decision there. I think it's important to this dish, but it's other people. It's really not going to be 100% necessary. So let's add another big old spoon, because I've already thrown the other one in the sink. And just get that cilantro mixed in so we can impart its flavors. And the other thing about cilantro is when it sits, it will actually tone itself down a little bit, not a lot. So if it's a little bit strong for somebody, just wait a couple hours. Like I said, this is going to be 4 to 6 hours worth of waiting. All right. Now that looks better. Another optional thing you can do if you're just going to do some tortillas, you could actually mix in some halved grape tomatoes or quartered cherry tomatoes. I don't typically like to do it, the cherry tomatoes, because they will give up their liquid, but it is something you can do. All right, let's put the plastic wrap back on this and put it in the fridge. Show you how to serve this. Do it 2 ways. I got a couple of pieces of romaine lettuce. I sort of like to do it this way, and we're going to do a tortilla. So show the tortilla first. Break it off into the size piece you want. If you like more, and just take a good amount and put it on there. If you like tomatoes, we got some sliced tomatoes here. Just set them on. You're done. If you just want to serve it as a salad, I want to make that go away. Just put it on top of your romaine. And there you go. Now, for the romaine, on top of it, a salad, I like to use quartered tomatoes, so I'll just put a few pieces here and there. That's my preference. And I took my last avocado here and sliced it up, and I also put some lime juice on it so I can give a little more flavor to this. And if you want, you can add a smidge more sour cream when you're doing this. So there you have it, how to serve a nice Mexican chicken salad. If you like this content, please hit the like button, consider subscribing, and hit the notification bell so that you won't miss any more content.